think so, but ultimately he will have to do it. He may try to kick the can down the road and it would go to the courts, but ultimately Donald Trump is going to have to speak to Robert Mueller. And that's the problem. Mueller has methodically marched his way to Donald Trump's doorstep, and that has put him in a box. If Donald Trump tries to fight this interview, that will create a political crisis. If he fires Mueller, which we've heard much about, that will create a political crisis. And if Donald Trump does not answer truthfully and honestly, if he does this interview, when he does this interview, that is an even bigger problem that would put him in more jeopardy than he's likely in now. So while Donald Trump's always very confident about his ability to persuade anybody about anything, the truth and the facts are the thing that are going to determine Donald Trump's fate with Robert Mueller.
Guy, one of the things that I read today in an editorial in a conservative-leaning paper was that obstruction of justice charge might come about for somebody, not saying for the president, but for somebody, but if there's no proof of the underlying crime of collusion, will basically politically this all come to pass, like basically just become a political fight and not a legal one?
I think collusion is the key word that kicked off this entire firestorm, and if there's no evidence of that central charge against Trump and his campaign, then I think the issue is largely diffused, even if there are a few more charges. Again, this is all speculation because we don't know where Mueller is in this whole process. So we're just talking about it. But look, I think part of the reason that Trump keeps saying there was no collusion and indicates that he'd be willing to talk